Dwayne and Ron were friends throughout the entire series of A Different World, but it's often questioned whether or not they were actually good friends to each other. There are a couple key moments that I want to bring up that will help answer this. The first, their attraction to Whitley. Now, we know that Dwayne and Whitley were always meant to be, but Ron did have a crush on her for a while. The thing is, Ron was with a new woman all the time, so I don't think his crush on Whitley was taken seriously, especially by Dwayne. So when Whitley agreed to go on a date with Ron, it made sense that Dwayne didn't think anything of it. And while this situation was complicated because Whitley only did it to make Dwayne jealous, Dwayne made some pretty low comments to Ron about it, instead of trying to be a kind friend. The second moment, and possibly the biggest, came in the series finale when Dwayne's grammar game was bought by Kanishiwa. This game was born from a conversation he had with Ron. It was Ron's idea to use baseball to teach grammar, which led Dwayne continuing with the concept and coding the whole thing. Of course, Ron wanted credit and Dwayne didn't want to give it to him. In my opinion, Ron deserves something. This idea was a collaboration. Even though they worked it out in the end, this led Dwayne to say that he carried Ron financially throughout the whole friendship. Was Dwayne wrong? No. Ron was an entrepreneur who bounced around from one idea to the next. Could he always pay the bills on time? No. Did Dwayne cover him multiple times? Yes. Did Dwayne express his frustrations about it? Yes. But he did it because that's his friend and he'd basically be on the street if he didn't. So it does make sense that this is a point of contention for Dwayne. I think the moral of the story is that while these two had their downs, they often made up in the end. We never saw them reach a moment where something was so bad where they wanted to cut each other off forever. I think that in all friendships, each person knows their moment. Maybe these moments would have made you end the friendship, and that's valid. But that might not be the same for other people. So, was this a good friendship? I guess the answer depends on who you are.